Here's to the quality.
There always seems to be one in American women's gymnastics, the it girl. To some, it's a tired phrase, but there's nothing tired about this woman's game. This is Shawn Johnson, and Marta Karolyi is watching her every move. In a national sense, she has won every single competition she has entered. Up next for her, the next great chance. On a world stage, the World Championships. From Middle America, she has worldwide dreams. NBC Sports presents the 2007 World Gymnastics Championships, delivered by AT&T. We welcome you to the Hans-Martin Schleierhalle in Stuttgart, Germany. Al Trautwig, Olympic gold medalist Tim Daggett, and Elfie Schlegel, as we begin our coverage with Samantha Pezic from McCordsville, Indiana. Tim, are you surprised she's on the team?
Well, a little bit. She didn't have the best national championships, and believe it or not, this is the only thing she'll do today, the vault. But she's a dynamic athlete on this event. Reminds me of Anya Hatch. The only thing she did at the 2004 Olympic Games in the team finals also was vault.
And I think Sam has really proven herself here at the championships, because in the qualification, she had an outstanding competition. And as Tim said, this is her strength. This is all she'll do today.
And her score is a 15.05. 3 women on each apparatus, and there are 4 of those. All scores count. And now we get our first look at Shawn Johnson. How will she handle the world stage about a year away from the Olympic Games?
Well, she did not have the best competition in the qualifying. She made a very uncharacteristic mistake on the last event, put her hands down on the uneven bars. She told us right after the competition was over that mistake, it taught her a lesson. She's got to go harder.
Same vault as Samantha Pezic.
Very nice, great power and perfect form in the air. Just obviously that big step on the landing.
And when you're looking at perfection at this level of the game, especially at the World Championships, this is a vault that is going to be extremely popular at these Worlds. It's a double twist. What would set her apart is sticking the landing to just get that little extra tenth or two.
And that she did not do. 15.15. Now, if there is an American woman who has really upped her game, really snickered down, and really just changed the way she approaches the sport, it's this woman, Alicia Sacramone, who's a little old by women's gymnastics standards at 19, but she's got that flash and panache that you only seem to get when you turn past the age of 16 and 17.
Huge vault right here.
Explosive.
Nobody in the world does it like that. Phenomenal power on the vault. And you know, you talked about the passion that she has, Al. A lot of times that comes from not having the dream come true, and that's exactly what happened to her at the 2004 in her quest to make an Olympic team. She didn't even make it to the final Olympic trials. She's on track now.
And it doesn't matter how old you are, because when you get a score like 15.75, that's going to do wonders for this team.
Now, meanwhile, while that was happening, the Romanian rebuilding effort suffers a setback. This is Sandra Izbaza on the uneven bars.
And uneven bars is always the nemesis for the Romanian women's gymnastics team. They've gotten a little bit better. Some of their technique is not as precise. Their handstands aren't great, and you see that right there. Lots of changes in gymnastics. There's no 10-0 anymore. You can score higher than a 10. Also, the deductions are much more strict. 0.8 of a point is what it cost her for putting her hands down.
Back to the vault and the Chinese effort. Now remember, Beijing, that's where it's all going to happen. No maybes. They want certainty.
And actually, it's ironic, because there are a lot of maybes on this Chinese team. A lot of maybes and a lot of babies.
They've brought a very young.
Very little international experience. This is only her second time ever competing outside of China. They thought it was important to put them on the world stage and give them that experience, because they, frankly, these young kids, they're the best ones they got.
Yang Yi Lin, the judges didn't like it. 14.425. Meanwhile, an update on what Russia has been doing. This is earlier on the uneven bars. Ksenia Semenova
She actually has a huge bar routine. Second highest level of difficulty in the world at this point in time, 7.2.
She actually had the highest score after the team qualification day.
Very confident young lady. Says she will be Olympic champion on the uneven bars. Dynamic set, great dismount.
Semenova, 16.325. Wow, that is out of the ballpark. Back to the story of China on the vault. This is Cheng Fei.
And this right here is very, very bad news for China. Right there, she does the big vault, but that will cost 0.8 of a point. In the qualifying, she scored almost 1 full point higher. That point comes off of Team China's total score.
The pressure valve gets turned up to max on the Chinese team, all their athletes and the coaches. The American women make their move to the uneven bars next. Farmers Insurance. To find it.